Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, and welcome into the Ultimate Autographs live break room. We're the Rain Man Widmer here, along with my tag team partner, Nick Johnston. Nick, how you doing?
Cheers, mate. Bang. A little caffeine in the 12 o'clock hour after going through a nice little 9 a.m. show.
Oh.
Not too shabby.
We did do a 9 a.m. show.
Yeah.
5 boxes. It started out hot. And for some reason, no one started buying. But
Petered
hopefully
out.
12
okay.
p.m. will be a little bit different. I think I got a few tricks up this sleeve to get the people entertained. But let's go ahead and set up the show. And there it is. I also have to fix this because they don't want to see any of us.
Nah. They want to see the numbies. They want to see that.
What do you think the dice roll is going to be? Got to be 6 or higher.
It was 9 last time. Let's go 7. I feel like 7's always right there.
8. Ooh, they middled you. They middled you.
They
How
sure
about
did.
8 on the dice roll? The chase, though, me and the wheel have not been friends. And you want to know why?
Why is that?
I just haven't gone to the wheel.
Oh, fair enough.
The wheel didn't do anything, didn't hurt my family, didn't do anything like that.
Well, it's one of those things. How could you miss me if you haven't said goodbye in a while? So maybe you and the wheel could have a little unification somewhere down the line.
Unification.
Yeah.
We're unifying Ricky
Well,
and the
it was
wheel.
similar. I mean, if you just caught the last Friday Night Smack, that was, Jimmy and Jay hadn't been tag team, had been partners in a while. They come back.
I'll be honest, I was upset about that.
Yeah.
I was expecting Joe Hendry.
Yeah, a lot of people were too.
Come on.
He's in
on.
PUBG now. Long
You said
time
he's
no
in
see.
PUBG
He is.
now?
Yeah, he is. Long time no see. Exactly right. King MC, welcome back. Welcome back.
Long time no see, Ryan. How about the chase? Black and blue flex. Here's the
There we
deal
go.
with it, guys. We are down to the final 7 boxes in the black and blue. 4 headliners left. Matt Ryan, Terrell Davis, Ty Law, and then a Scary Terry McLaurin and a Brian Robinson. So with those 4 headliners out there, we have a triple and a double. Triple, get your name in 3 times. Double, or quad, I'm sorry. Quad, get your name in 4 times. Triple, get your name in 3 times. 2 breaks. We do 7 boxes. And then bada bing, bada boom, those names go into the chase wheel spin. Someone's going to be getting a 1 to 100 gift card. And I will say this, if we close out the break sooner rather than later, if we finish like the last time I did this, Nick, it didn't close out until like what, 1:45.
Okay.
We can't do another wheel spin after that. But if we close it out by 12:30, even 1 o'clock, then we could do another wheel spin, have another chase going.
Okay.
And that's the way I really want to do it.
And
I
to be
want two
fair,
chases.
like I said, I mean, with no wheel spin in the 9 o'clock hour, it'll kind of even out. So not a problem there. I don't think anyone will be coming out from the top rope to come get us after that. So we're throwing around 2 gift cards.
So let's get to that black and blue. I think 6 to go in each of those.
I believe so. Nothing's been no wiggle room. Nothing's been made. No orders since it's been a while. So yeah, it's probably still sitting at 6.
I'm going to assume that means no pre-fills.
Yeah, no pre-fills, unfortunately.
Womp womp.
Yep.
So let me go ahead and do what we do here. Let's set up this setting up of the show.
Let's do it.
As let's go to the UA live break page for everyone who's new out there. This is where you get into all the action. This is where the breaks are happening each and every day. There's the link for you. This is where everything happens. We've got all of our breaks here showing you how many spots, how you can add it to your cart. I will also say really quick, right here, you'll see Signature Club rewards. If you're going to play in the break room, join the SIG Club. It's absolutely free. You get rewarded for every dollar you spend. Why not get rewarded
Why
if you're
not?
going to spend money here in the break room? Here's what we got. First, let's start out with that black and blue flex series because we have 7 boxes left, 4 headliners. They're all photoed. How about Matty Ice, Matt Ryan on a Falcon Speed Flex? How about Terrell Davis on a Barranco Standard Speed Flex? How about Ty Law? Robbie's been talking about this Ty Law all weekend, and I want to see it. It looks like it's a chrome ripped Speed Flex with
That's law.
Ty Law on there. I want to check one thing with Ty Law really quick, and you guys are going to go on this journey with me as I've got the randomizer up.
Let's do it.
So that is right. He did go to Michigan, and when I'm looking at it, this looks like a chrome ripped Speed Flex Patriot with the red. In the blue, if you look, that looks like a little bit of a Michigan winged helmet design. I think that's a college to pro ripped helmet there.
It could be.
I think it is. I think that's a Michigan Patriot rip for Ty Law, which would be absolutely sweet on the chrome. And then we also got a dual signed here. Washington Commanders salute to service. Scary Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson. You were going to say something.
I'm just trying to see if I can zoom in anymore
Wow.
on this desktop.
I got you.
No, like even more zooming in and enhancing. I'm pretty sure we can.
Can I?
No, I mean just like
I'm trying to do it on this end. to
Yeah.
Make it bigger for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to see that when it comes out. And it's not photoed, which I wish it was because then we'd get a great look at it. So that is the chase. 7 boxes, 4 headliners in the black and blue. How about the the diamonds? Diamonds, if you're new to the break room, this is our Authentics and Better series. You're not going to find anything less than an authentic in these diamonds. We're at 23 boxes left. Didn't do any during the 9 a.m. show. 23 boxes left. How about 8 headliners? 4 of them being flexes with the Sheriff Peyton Manning on a salute to service drip. Saquon Barkley in the room on a speed flex. Ray Lewis on a Raven speed flex. Trevor Lawrence on the NFL Draft speed flex. And then our authentics. How about Mike Evans? How about Lawrence Taylor? How about Primetime Dion on the team, the 49ers, where he said, "This is my house. This will forever be my house," when talking about the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. We also got Michael Strahan in the listed headliner section. And one of the videoed helmets is gone, but this one still remains. I'm calling this the chocolate drip because that with that salute to service coloring, it almost looks like to me a little bit of chocolate ice cream just dripping on that lid.
like a cream on the bottom. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful dripped
Caramel.
lid. Gold ink. I love when players use the gold ink.
Yeah, me too. Definitely a big time. I'm also a huge fan of anytime it's like matte black, use the
Yep.
white, which I think it's more. That's on the Trevor Lawrence one.
You're saying so when it's a black helmet and they use the white marker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think black and white lids, they look good with colored ink.
Okay. Yeah.
Depending if it's red, blue, green, whatever it is, they usually look good. Sometimes the only one that looks a little weird is like the Seahawk Lunar, and they'll use that neon green.
Yeah.
Got to use the neon green on the black, but this Peyton Manning Speed Flex, absolutely sick. What'd you say?
Yeah, like Kenneth Walker. I would see that
yeah.
a lot with that one. Kind of do that green, like neon ink.
How about some can't miss jerseys and minis in the room, guys? We're down to 7 boxes, 3 headliners here in the room. I will also say this. Once we get through these last 7 boxes, there will be a new just a mini break following this one.
Nice.
Can't put the minis back up until we get through this. So we've gotten the headliners, 2 minis, Peyton Manning and Joe Montana. I'm thinking of the best linebacker to ever play, not one of the best quarterbacks to ever play. And then we got AJ Green without the E in the licensed headliners. I'm going to steal that from you for this show because I like it. AJ Green in the listed headliner section. Will it be a jersey? Will it be a mini? We're just going to have to find out. But the Sheriff in 2 different breaks here in the break room, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana photo headliners. Then we got that vault. The vault, we're down to 17 boxes, 3 vault keys, 9 headliners. Didn't do a single vault in the 9 a.m. show, which is weird because we got 4 speed flexes here. We got Randy Moss on a Marshall Viking rip, Adrian Peterson on a Viking chrome, AJ Brown on a standard Eagle speed flex, and then that's Steve Young. Enough, can't say enough about the Steve Young speed flex in the room. We got Bo Nix on the authentic still. We got Drew Brees authentic as well. Dan the Man Marino on the authentic. Deion Sanders on that Red Falcon rep lid. And then we got Frank Gore listed headliner in the room.
I mean, with the vault again, just 17 boxes. You got 9 headliners, 3 vault keys in there.
50, 100, and 200. Nick, what if someone's sitting there going, what is a vault key?
Exactly right. I mean, a vault key simply is that. It's just the free money's just chilling in a box. Whether it's not impossible, but most likely a headliner is not in the same box as a vault key. There's a chance, but not all the time does that happen. So we got 9 headliners. And on top of that, 3 more vault keys. You got 12 spots and 17 boxes where I'm going to end up being pretty happy no matter what. And exactly that. The vault keys, like we just mentioned, a chance at $200, $100, or $50 gift card right back to UA, right in a UA gift card.
We got Abe, A, B, and E are the letters we got left in that vault.
Abe.
Headliners too. This is that Steve Young.
A little bit of honest Abe left.
This is my second favorite lid in the room only because I love Randy Moss. That is the only reason
that
why.
Randy ripped is solid.
Love the red visor on the Steve Young also. How about all day? APAD all day. Doesn't matter if he tore his ACL. He's going to come back better.
They call me AP. They call me all day. I'll never get tired.
Never get tired. We got him on the chrome speed flex here, all purple into Haas with
That's
that
gorgeous.
purple visor as well. And then here's the Randy Moss.
You Vikings fans have been getting a ton of good Vikings lids as of late.
Because we got good lids.
Oh, man.
We got the Winter Warriors too, which are clean. Absolutely clean.
We mentioned the 9 a.m. show. The minis last week were just Vikings galore. You got just another set of Vikings in here. This good time, Minnesota. Skull it up.
Skull, baby. J.J. McCarthy, new quarterback of the future. He's here. Randy Moss taking 84 jerseys out. He's back home in the break room. Let's get him on the Speed Flex Marshall Viking ripped here at UA. We also got the practice squad down to our final 8 boxes with 3 headliners. How about the Emmitt Smith on the mini helmet? We got Michael Penix in the room on that salute to service, and then Tony Dorsett as well on that white cowboy lid. So 3 headliners, 8 boxes. Once we get through those, bada bing, bada boom, new practice squad in the room. How you doing?
How you doing?
Then our final two breaks, we're going back to college. I'll be honest. Classes, probably not the most fun, but if I could go back to college right now, like if you said push this button, I'm back in 2010 in my junior, sophomore year of college, I'd push that button in a heartbeat, Nick. I don't know about you. I don't know if you'd go back to college, but I would.
It was a nice time. I like this time now. I'm gonna be straightforward. I'm making some solid cash, some nice cashola
Let's
right
put
now.
it this way, though.
So,
You're still in your 20s.
Yeah, I'm at the tail end.
You're still at your 20s. I'm halfway through my 30s, and I'm like, I want to go back. I don't want to go towards 40. 40 is scary.
40 is it could be
40
scary.
means I'm old, right?
I think so.
Or does 35 already mean I'm old?
Are you gonna do like a touch of gray? Are you gonna be a little silver fox? Added on.
Speaking of which, I think my beard was playing mental games on me. Because I was here one night working late. Go to the bathroom, look in the mirror as I'm washing my hands, and I could have sworn I saw gray hair in my beard, and I freaked. But then the next day, I looked after, took a shower, looked in the mirror, and I was like, where is it? And I'm like, wait, it's not there anymore.
Could have been frosting. Could have been some shaving cream. Could have been something.
That is the one thing I've held on to. I've had friends, they're in their 30s, going gray in the beard, gray in the temples. Have not gone gray yet. But I always make the joke, I'll lose it before it goes gray. That's what happens in my family. Death asking, so for practice, some won the Josh Allen jersey. The Josh Allen jersey is gone. That went last night.
Yeah. Maybe
the
he
practice
means.
squad.
Yeah. Maybe he means. I mean, you could clarify again. It's just like for practice. Let's say the Josh Allen jersey was pulled.
Yes.
The AFC East would win it. Again, we divide everybody up by divisions, 8 spots, 8 divisions. When after we randomize you up and throw them into your division.
Exactly. So I'm gonna do this so it's bigger. So right here we got the jersey
Yeah.
sheet down. You guys, there'd be 8 names underneath. Can I put the mouse here? Yeah, look at that. The mouse is here so you can see it.
Are.
So right here, there would be 8 names, all 8 people in the break. After we call the box number, we take the 8 names that are here. We would then
Copy paste
them up here, and whichever division you're in, that would be. So Josh Allen comes out the practice squad, boom, whoever's name is in the AFC East spot would be winning the Josh Allen.
That's why we do the dice roll. That sets up how many times we go around for that time. So, yeah. And again, if you have that, hopefully that clarified that. If that's exactly what you were asking, Death Tech. So, just want to make sure.
You are smarter than me sometimes. I will say that, as I'm gonna
make sure we're nice and lined up.
Yeah, I gotta line us up on all of them because I moved back to the. Yeah, no problem, Death. Moved back to the randomization screen. So in the college, 2 more we got to get through. We got the college here. We're down to the final 10 boxes with 3 headliners left. How about Terrell Davis on that Georgia? The dogs are barking here in the break room. Mike Evans on that camo Texas A&M. And then Baker Mayfield on the Boomer Sooner Oklahoma flex in the room. 3 headliners, 10 boxes here in the college. Last but not least, we got the jerseys. We are down to, 18? We did 1 jersey in the last show.
Yeah.
18 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 headliners. As we have Champ Bailey, Ray Lewis, Dwight Freeney, Ty Law, Nico Collins, and Thurman Thomas. Thank you, Nick. That is the one thing I forgot to do after the show. Didn't set you up for success. Well, we did 1 jersey, brought us down to 18. We did 3 in the flex, brought us down to 7. Trying to think what else we did.
There was 1. I think we did.
Can't miss. Can't miss jersey. Can't miss jersey. Headliners going in that black and blue. We're down to 4 headliners there, and then 3 in the can't miss. Yeah, it was headliner crazy. Nick couldn't not pull them out. He was pulling them out all day. But here in the jerseys, Champ Bailey, Ray Lewis, Dwight Freeney, Ty Law, Nico Collins, and Thurman Thomas. left in the break room. So, guys, I'll ask you this. Where are we going to go? What are we going to get into? Where do you want to go? What do you want to get into? Looking at the break room right now, the closest break is 3 to go in that practice squad double box.
Nice.
3 to go in that practice squad double box. Other than that, the closest break is 5 to go in that college single. So let's get these breaks rocking and rolling.
Now, we were kind of talking about, other ideas for other series. Kind of also kind of dipping into what we were, trying to figure out. Maybe. Oh, sorry. That's what I was not. That's what I was trying to avoid. Not getting any song. Come on now. There we go. Now it'll help us. Both wrestling fans. Also, for the majority of this break room, a lot of football.
Yes.
But a lot of wrestlers play college football. Why not have a wrestler/college football series
See,
where
that's the thing. Do you think Roman Reigns signs a Georgia Tech?
that's
helmet
where
ever?
I'm getting at exactly. You know,
Like-
you could have top dollar AJ Francis. He went to Maryland. Could you get him as a terp?
You're looking at this Instagram post that's on Instagram, aren't you?
Yeah,
I saw it last night.
Yeah. I mean, between him, didn't Goldberg go to Georgia?
Goldberg played. Brock played.
Could
Brock
get
could be on
Brock
a Viking
Yeah,
league.
could get Brock on a Viking. Exactly that. Like those are the more
Baron Corbin
obscure.
on a Cardinal league.
Yeah, the more obscure things like that. I see Terry Funk. Terry Funk, although unfortunately probably couldn't get Terry passed
Titus
away.
O'Neil on a Florida league.
Yeah.
The Rock on a. The Rock's probably not signing.
Dominic Dijakovic was on the Ole Miss or excuse me, a UMass and Bridgewater. Your Solo Sikoa on a Dixon State. That'd be pretty solid.
You know what else you could also throw in there?
Sure.
I don't think he played football, but what if it's like Seth Rollins on a Bears lid?
That'd be pretty good.
He is a Bears fan.
Exactly. Again, it's more outside the box. I kind of like those. Lex Luger on a Penn State would be pretty solid.
Mark
Miami.
McAdams. I would be down for that.
Huge wrestling fan. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I had the idea. I've thrown it out there. I only say this on air because I'm going to be honest. It's less than a 33rd and a 30% chance of this break happening. Only because, yet again, I've talked to our owner, man.
Yeah.
It's like wrestling items are so hard. It's usually the same ones that we get are the ones.
Getting Dwayne The Rock Johnson on a Miami Speed Flex, guys. I mean, that's the final boss, if any, of all.
The thing I had was like a Royal Rumble break.
Yeah.
You get box one, you win box one. If one wins either the Rumble, we reward you with a gift card. But I would just love a all wrestling break.
I mean, yeah, that would be the most ideal, obviously, for us.
Yeah.
And that would probably be the show to host for if anything. Have us do it so we can get the most wrestling
And
fans in
basically,
there.
then what happens is, basically what we do is then once the last box is open, the producer and the host play rock, paper, scissors, best 2 out of 3, and the winner gets to put the loser through a table on the show. That's how the break's got to end.
I'm not opposed to that. Not opposed to that.
Just Dudley Mae Young right through the table.
And then they're sitting there just in a trance. That's sick trance.
Don't forget, guys. Once you get put through the table, squeeze the hand a little bit. Let the guy know you're okay.
Exactly.
Let the guy know you're okay, like May did.
And if you're not what are they even talking about? Like what the Buffalo Bills do? All those fans. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But to each other.
Yeah,
on purpose.
to each other. I don't want to go through it on my own.
Yeah, no.
That's like when
Ricky in a sick trance.
when Grossi went through it, because
Yeah.
when he did his stadium series, he went through the table. Dude, doing it on the gravel, his arm was all cut up from scratching on the rocks. That
Yeah, you gotta know what's up. You gotta plan accordingly.
Would you do it?
I mean, I've gone through a table before.
Would
I
you
don't
go
mind.
through a flaming table?
Yeah, I've gone through a flaming table
Okay,
before.
I didn't know.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get it out. I'm not gonna say the name because too many people probably get on there immediately. But there are some backyard wrestling videos of me out there on the YouTube. So I've defended my championship once or twice.
Once or twice.
3 times.
How many time champion? 3-time champ?
1-time champion.
One-time
Yeah,
champ.
1-time
Okay.
champ. We've only had 3 events. What are you looking up?
I'm gonna look it up for
it's
my
not gonna, you're probably not gonna find me by name.
I'm gonna try this. Gotta start somewhere.
No,
Oh, no, that's
that would be
not
my collegiate career, which never
Collegiate
happened.
Career.
Never happened. So.
Is that you? Is that the Shiner? No, that's Logan Paul. Wrestler Logan Paul heads the state.
So
Was he really a wrestler?
Logan Paul?
It's got to be a joke, right?
No, he was. He was a state champion. Actually,
Really?
Yeah, in Ohio. In Ohio.
I just assume everything with him is a joke.
No, he's legit. Both him and his brother were both wrestlers.
Oh, look at that. I look at your name and look comes up here on
wow.
YouTube. The show.
Not too
The
shabby.
show that you're on.
Not too shabby.
How do they know that? Because the description doesn't say your name. I agree, Jay August, 3 to go in the practice squad.
There we go.
Let's make them work. Please make me work.
Please.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm here. I get paid to work. I get paid to open boxes.
I'll before the day's end, I'll send you the link to all the
just
all
for
my,
me.
all
I don't
my-
want to dox you to them.
Yeah, no. Eventually,
They can find you on their own.
exactly right.
They can do the work.
Oh man, I obviously don't go by. I'll dingle the carrot even more. I don't go. I obviously don't go by Nick Johnston in my. I have my
You go by Trick.
I go by.
Trick
I
Johnston.
I didn't know that it was a restaurant, but I went with Johnny Rockets,
Okay.
and I was going for more like a, USA, more of like just a patriotic gimmick. It hits.
Oh.
It hits. Don't worry.
So like you were Kurt Angle.
A little bit.
Kurt
Just-
Angle mixed with Johnny Mercury.
Yeah.
Johnny Mundo.
Yeah, yeah. It made more sense because our heel,
How
our
we doing,
top,
James
our
Show?
top heel is is of Russian descent.
Okay. So you guys
Dragon
were going full like 70s and 80s
man,
wrestling.
we had it in the bag. We are our guy, the Gator. he
I'm the
was just-
bad guy, and I'm the bad guy, and I'm the good guy, and I'm
Yeah.
a good guy.
Exactly. And my daily job doesn't do enough, so I got to come here and wrestle.
One of my buddies did wrestling. He said worst thing that ever happened is he messed up his collarbone.
I mean, yeah, I landed on my back wrong, so it kind of messed me up for a little bit too. So I had to start basically doing a little bit of minor DDP yoga every day to get my back right. Little bootleg.
Jay August saying, I'm starting to think you need a small wrestling series only on Sundays.
It's getting that way. It's getting that way.
I mean,
folks.
when we don't have boxes to break, when we're 3 to go in a practice squad,
yeah.
what else am I supposed to talk about? I can only tell you that Emmett Smith is still in the practice squad so many times, along with my boy Penix and Tony Dorsett.
Who wants to be a pen pal? Get Michael Penix out
I
there.
really like that. Who wants to be a pen pal?
Yeah.
Michael's pen pals.
Yeah.
Rock out with your Penix out.
Yeah. Or like Scott's Tots, Michael Penix.
Scott Tots.
Which, funny enough, like I think Steve Carell did like say he's gonna cover a bunch of people's like education, and then the top retweet was just he has an opportunity to do the funniest thing.
Scott Tots. You know what actually blew my mind about The Office?
What?
So I saw, what was his name? The guy who played Kevin. I don't know.
I know who he is.
The guy who played Kevin
yeah.
basically said that. So they've done a fantasy football league for like over a decade, and because they were on shoot for so long, but all of them were at computers, they would do their draft while they were shooting The Office.
That's awesome. That's actually awesome.
Because it was the only time they could all get in like the same room.
And I mean, you need something to look at while you're like fake typing, so you might as well do something like
He did
that.
say before computers like were around though, they would have to like pass a notebook around set.
Oh, okay.
Like the notebook would get to you, you'd have to discreetly like
Put down your
write
pick.
who you want and then pass it to the next person.
Okay. Ding a ding ding. We got an order right now. We'll see if it fills up anything, but we got an order. We'll see
Ding-a-ling.
Sorry, we got Mark checking back in.
Now all I can think of is our music department is flat baroque. the Halloween one where he's like, I made the lights. I didn't pay the light bill, so the lights flicker. Happy Halloween. So who's getting into something? We getting the
That was
practice
Mark
squad?
again checking into that double box practice squad. Two more to go.
Let's
Two more to go on
Two
the
to
practice
go.
squad.
Two to go. Two to go. Emmett Smith, Michael Penix, Tony Dorsett. That's a single box, right?
That was the double box.
Double
Two more to go on the
box.
double.
Two to go in a double.
Who would
box.
like to join our squad of
That would-
Jeff, Ty, Mark McAdams, and Mark Mallon?
That'd bring us down to 6 boxes in the practice squad.
Correct. Or no, it'd bring us down to 5.
No, 6 too.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm thinking of the speed flex double.
Yep, you're thinking those speed flexes.
Yeah.
Speed flexes you don't have to think about
No.
because quad triple we're done.
Yep. Exactly right.
That is the break to get into.
Yeah.
Not only 7 boxes, 3 headliners. I'm sorry, 7 boxes, 4 headliners, but it's the chase.
Yeah.
The black and blue flex is the chase. And I'll say this: new series to come after we get through that black and blue.
Let's do it. Then obviously speaking, just talking out loud, we get through this. We would have 6 more boxes. We're still gonna leave the double box up, yeah.
For
For that
the
practice squad? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's only a
It's only a single
double.
and a double, yeah.
Single double. Come on, guys. 2 to go in that practice squad. That is the closest break to go. The second closest is 5 to go in the college break. 5 to go in that college break.
Break. I'm about to break.
So is your bracket busted?
Oh, I never even did one.
Oh, okay.
I was on that side of I'm gonna watch. Yes, I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna
I'm not gonna
watch.
basically turn this into a donation.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to win everything from the international opening day, which I had did pretty solid. I had like 3 plays hit.
Okay.
Didn't want to get all that money and then just give it all back as soon as
Yeah.
this tournament started. So, nope. I said no, thank you.
You're talking about the Cub series?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went perfect on the Cub series.
Hit both days. Both days were nerfies, and then the other play I had was like Justin Steele under 14 and a half outs, and he hadn't pitched more than 9 innings the entire spring training. Why do you think he's going to go 5 innings today?
The bet I wish I would have ran the Nerfy both days. I only ran it the first game.
And again, it was a mixture of nice pitching matchups, and again, you're in the middle of spring, you're flying over there. These guys aren't going to be ready to just mash runs
The
all
other
of a sudden.
one I wish I would have done was hit parlay.
Oh, that would have been good.
Ian Happ, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Hit both days.
Nice.
I just went small for it because I'm like, I don't know what to expect from these guys.
Brad Williams or B. Williams says I had Texas Tech in my Final Four. Disgusting.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, they lost to Florida, right?
I believe so.
No. Did they? Yeah. No.
Well, they just beat.
That was Florida, right? For some reason, I'm thinking
They had
were
beat
in, like-
Arkansas to get into the Elite 8. I don't know if they played. They must have played yesterday then.
It was. Oh, it was. That was the.
Because
Florida
yesterday was
bracket.
Bama,
Yeah.
Duke. Duke
That
got.
was the Florida bracket.
Okay.
Dude, Duke and Florida. That's your national championship.
It is. I hope.
don't-
Honestly, it's been chalk all the way. I hope it might as well be.
That's why it's kind of boring to me. I want that one like.
That
I
was the
thought
question.
UNC would be that team because usually,
Really? Yeah.
well, what they said is like the past few years, there's usually a one of the teams from the first 4 makes a run to the second weekend.
Yeah.
And like I saw UNC that first game in the first 4 swept the first 4. By the way, I was perfect. I was feeling myself, and then the tournament happened.
A lot of people are also saying anyone between Xavier and Texas would have been a nice one too, but
Yep.
I think they lost right away to Illinois.
Yeah, I did not trust my Illini, but that when I don't trust them, they win.
That's when
I
they
trust
follow
them,
through.
they lose. Plus Brad Underwood, I'm not a huge fan of him, anyways.
I'm gonna guess a lot of people also like kind of went in. They're like, "Oh, St. John's, they'll be fine," and then they didn't make it out of weekend number 1. Which again, some people like were also like, "Don't be surprised if St. John's doesn't get out of there."
Bradley said up 9 with 3 minutes to go. It's like I saw on Twitter today. Texas Tech with a chance to go to the Final Four.
Yeah.
And it's a golden retriever
they
just
just-
standing there peeing on the floor.
Oh no, yeah, I see
Texas
that.
Tech with a chance to go to the Final
They were
Four.
just again. I didn't see the
Did
game. They were just messing up all their free throws.
Did
apparently.
they go to the Final Four when they had Jared Culver? They went to the championship that year, right?
No idea. Not off the top of the dome.
When they had Jared Culver. Oh, let's see.
I guess you kind of did mention it already. Do you think this tournament is not suffering, but would it have been nice if there was a Cinderella?
Yes, it's suffering. People like Cinderellas.
Yeah.
In the end, when it's a championship game, it won't suffer. If it's Florida Duke, people are gonna watch.
Oh, of course.
But like, I feel like if you're a college basketball purist, or even a basketball purist, you love this tournament.
Oh yeah.
It's the best teams playing in the most
I
important
mean, if you're going
times.
into the Elite Eight and the lowest seed is a 3 seed,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
But to get the most people watching, you want a
Yeah,
Cinderella.
just so the casuals are like, oh,
You
Mickey
want a
Mouse is cool.
Loyola Ramblers.
Yeah, you want to. Yeah, exactly.
You want, I'll put it this way. You want a team where the local news is going to talk about everything but basketball with that team.
Yeah, exactly.
The teams that are currently in it, all you're talking about is basketball, nothing off the court. For example, Loyola, Sister Jean, like that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, McNeese obviously with the Aura kid. So
Oh,
one more to go with that practice squad double. One more to go.
2018, 2019, they were the runner-up. They lost to Virginia. I want to say that was when Jared Culver was on the team. Yeah, they had Zaire Smith was on that team. No, Zaire Smith left that team. Where is the roster?
Yeah, one to go on the end around.
Let's go.
Practice
Let's get it,
squad.
guys.
Let's fill her up. Let's get
Kevin
it done.
McCullers Jr., Jarrett Culver, yeah. So that Texas Tech team in the 2019 tournament went all the way to the ship, but lost to Virginia. One left in the practice squad, Jay August is
Let's
saying.
do it. One more. Fill her
Bradley
up.
was right. I should have just read the chat. They lost to Virginia that year.
One left in that practice squad.
You know what clip I watched recently that is one of my favorite tournament games of all time?
What's that?
You know about Secret Base on YouTube and their Rewinder series, right?
Yes. Yeah.
They did it on the Kansas Northern Iowa game,
Okay.
the Farouk Manouche game.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's
Ali
one of those
Farouk
where I
Manouche,
would have to
or
watch it probably.
Farouk Manesh, as I'm talking about.
Okay.
Where it's like Kansas was the powerhouse. They had the Morris brothers. They had Cole
Okay.
Aldridge.
Yeah.
They were supposed to run the table. And then Northern Iowa comes in, takes the lead, like is playing them tough. Kansas has a chance at the end to make a steal. They don't. They throw it up to Farouk Manesh. Instead of running it out with 30 seconds, he's like, I'm just going to jack this three, and nails it. The call where it's like, Farouk Manesh from three, he's got it. And then Northern Iowa, upset Kansas, and the rest was history.
Nice.
It's one of my favorite tournament games. What up, Michael Grimm? How we doing? Jerseys are bumping with headliners. Practice squad down to 1. Practice squad double, I should say, down to 1.
Need one more. Who's going to be the lucky number? Lucky number 8 in this sense to close it out.
I was happy yesterday I got to do it, but that means I don't get to do it today.
What's that?
George Kittle was in the jerseys. So I got to Cerro Miedo yesterday. I don't get to do it today. 'cause
Not
it's in my
today.
room.
Not today.
What's in the practice squad? Emmett Smith on the mini, Michael Penix, and Tony Dorsett. And in the jerseys and minis, we got Peyton Manning and Joe Montana on the minis, and AJ Green.
Well, there we go. Now we can kind of spitball this out loud and kind of workshop
Do
this
it.
together.
Do it.
Why don't we do a mixture, like a mixture? Wrestlers signing football gear and football people signing wrestling gear. George Kittle signs the Penta San Francisco mask. Steve Mongo McMichael signs a Bears helmet.
Dennis Rodman signs.
Wait, no, that
something.
I'm sorry, that actually does make sense. Have Steve Mongo McMichael sign a WCW
Yeah.
replica title.
What about Dennis Rodman on the WCW.
Yeah, have him sign an NWO jersey or an NWO shirt.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, yeah.
Jalen Brunson. We've
Yeah.
had Brunson in the room. I know that one.
Well, Mongo
Mongo's-
isn't
yeah,
signing
he's not
anything,
signing
unfortunately. Not anything. Not anymore. No,
Not
he can probably
anymore,
put a
sadly.
stamp on it. Sorry.
You're excited.
Yeah,
you're
no,
excited.
again, putting the cart before the horse.
Big buddy to Ric Flair.
Yeah. Who? Let's see. I mean,
Flexes were also 7 left guys, 4 headliners: Matt Ryan, Terrell Davis, Ty Law, and the McLaurin Robinson cosign.
you can get Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Yeah, like you said, Goldberg on a Georgia helmet would be nice. On
The
the
knuckle puck.
That is also, you mentioned Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson. I think they're going to be the mystery NBA players
are.
in the DLC that'll
We
drop.
just don't know who the third one's going to be because there's going to be 3 of them.
I think someone said either Shaq or someone also said Trey Young because I guess he has made a connection. But
What if it's LeBron?
LeBron.
Because everyone mods in LeBron anyways. Or
Yeah.
What if it's like a surprise? It's like, boom, LeBron James.
Or even better, it'd be Bronny
Or
something.
Dennis Rodman, like one of the old guys.
Yeah,
that was in WCW. Because WWE owns the rights to WCW now.
Yeah.
So let's go. 1 to go in that practice squad, ladies and gentlemen.
Fill her up. Come on now.
It's been 41 minutes, no box.
It's been
1 week since you looked at me. Not as good as the Creed one.
We'll
That
get
was
there.
just instant
That was-
classic.
I'm gonna be honest. That if we're gonna have to do that again, we're gonna have to script it. I'm just gonna be straight up for you. If that does happen again, it's because me and Ricky planned it. I'll be straight up honest with you. Just gonna pull.
Oh,
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
did
That
we
was
just
no
become
it was,
best friends?
exactly
Yep.
no other way that was gonna happen. I also told Nikki, our social media gal, we gotta somehow
Call
someone's
her, you're the first one I've heard call her Nikki.
is that
Nicolette.
Nicolette? Okay, gotcha.
I never.
My
knew if she-
apologies. If I that might not
I
be her
mean, your
nickname
name is
either.
Nick, so I mean,
Yeah.
you got the right to call her Nikki if you want.
Yeah.
I don't know if she hates it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was my fault too. I don't want to get ahead of that either. I hate doing the nickname thing.
And then they hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it the other day to somebody else too. The person's name was Ruth. I go, Ruthie, and I go, wait a minute, they probably might not like that.
Well,
So
that's
let me-
like me. Not a huge fan of people calling me like Rich or Rick
yeah, just dropping it
or
entirely.
Richard. It's like,
Yeah.
no, call me Ricky.
Yeah, but no, I told Nick. I messaged Slack Nicolette. I go, we got to do the obviously the most viral thing that's happening right now. We got to act like we're waking up at 3:00 in the morning. For
Oh, the
breaks,
morning routine.
ripping off our mouth tape, putting our head in.
Am I the only one that
in
doesn't
glass.
get the mouth tape?
It's just it's so the mouth tape is simply just so exactly that you don't breathe out of your mouth. It forces you to breathe out of your nose at night, so it's supposed to like help, regulate all your
Cool.
breathing
So I'd be
and stuff.
dead. Got it. Got it. I'd be dead.
Gotcha.
I'm a snorer, so like,
Okay. That's what it's supposed to prevent. It's
if
supposed
I'm
to-
breathing straight in through my nose, it's yeah, I'd be dead.
Okay, gotcha. So not in the demo for mouth tape. Gotcha.
I wake up and it's like, why is Ricky not moving? His brain didn't get enough oxygen last night. That mouth breather.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. No, that's supposed to be what that's for. Sure. Yeah.
I'll put it this way. I am such a bad snorer that my best friend has a rule, like when we go on like trips and stuff, that I am not allowed to fall asleep before him.
That's a rule for my buddy too.
Otherwise, he'll throw pillows at me.
He
and
is
I won't wake up still.
he has been the snorer. He's been our buddy. We obviously even like elementary school sleepovers. That's been the rule. It's like, dude, if our buddy falls asleep before us, it's donezo.
Yeah.
And that's also the thing. He falls asleep the quickest. He'll be the first one to go. Can't stay up worth a lick. We did just have another order, but unfortunately,
Nice.
not unfortunately, but it just didn't fill out the practice squad just yet.
Okay.
Michael Convey chiming in on the can't miss
go.
jerseys and minis.
Cameras is down to what now?
Down to 3. So
Let's go. Closest break along with the practice squad.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
3 there.
Favorite story that I see all the time on Instagram is of The Undertaker, where I guess him and the Iron Sheik, like Sheiky was like, they called him Sheiky, was
Sheiky
like,
baby.
Hey Marky, you want to share a room? And he goes, yeah, sure, we'll get a room together. And I guess middle of the night, Undertaker wakes up. He's like, why is it so cold? And you see Sheik doing his like dumbbell stuff on the balcony outside. He goes, Sheiky baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, Marky, I'm doing cold air. It's good for the muscles, good for the circulation. Well, could you come inside? I'm really cold. Oh, okay. And he comes in, and then he sees him, like, he wakes up, and he's, like, working with his mustache in the mirror. Sheiky baby, what are you doing? Oh, working on my mustache, Marky baby.
Did we go over what was in the practice squad and then the jerseys and minis?
Okay, practice squad is Emmitt Smith on the mini, Michael Penix, and Tony Dorsett. The jerseys and minis are Peyton Manning mini, Joe Montana mini, AJ Green. Gotcha.
Just on that. And thank you to George for closing us out on that and that practice squad double.
Boom, baby. Let's get it.
Let me go ahead and get those names into our live break sheet.
Let's get it.
All right, you're good to go right there.
With the practice squad?
Yep. Just going to need numbies. Just need some numbies now. As soon as you put them in the chat. As soon as you put it in the chat. But also, let me go ahead and...
Boom, there we go. That should be number 1, not 31.
Ty's
so
in there.
So Ty has 9. One more. We got 9 and...
15. 9 and 15. I can go sure to get that in just a moment.
9 and 15 works for me.
Put this bad boy back up. One more, another double.
In the meantime, I'll take you over to the randomizer.
Fantastic.
That's quacktastic. I am excited for Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, I didn't watch the. I didn't watch it just yet either. Not the.
8 times around. Let's see where we have ended up. How about Mark in the NFC North, George in the NFC South? Mark again. So Mark M is in the North and the East for the NFC. Mark McAdams is in the NFC West. Jeff August is in the AFC North, South, and East, and Ty Percival in that AFC West. Also, I'm sorry, or maybe I'm not sorry. Every time I see Mark McAdams' name in the chat or in a break, I can't help but think of the Little Dicky song. And right away when I say McAdams, I think of the line, Rachel, let me be your Mr. McAdams. Let me be your Mr. McAdams. I'll take your name, girl, facts.
Give it up.
Brewers Yankees, yes, run in the first inning. BetMGM told me.
Oh, nice. I thought it was related to the break.
No. How about I do this? How about we get to the break screen? We got box 9. And how about in this one, a little bit of box caller magic exactly as Ty wanted box 9. And guess what? Ty is going to, whoa, hold up here. There we go. Get you guys all in there. Ty's going to get exactly what he wants, exactly what he needs. What does everybody want? Dante Hall. What does everybody need? Dante Hall in the break room on the jersey here in the practice squad. And Nick, I'm going to have to ask you to do me a favor.
Sure thing.
There's a JSA cert card down. As soon as I flailed it out, I went, yep, I did that again. So Ty Percival, JSA cert. I'll show off this beautiful cert card. Bada bing, bada boom, getting Dante Hall in the room.
Nice. Nice one right there. Congrats.
Dante Hall. Now, what would make that even better is if the Yankees scored that run from a Judge home run, because that would be one of the 3 legs in my home run parlay.
Yeah, that'd be good. We are not done. One more to go in that double
forget,
box.
Nick, I'm going to hold you to it.
Uh-oh.
Lou Bob and Benintendi.
Whew.
It's only a free bet, so don't feel that bad about it. Let's hope you do better than I could do.
Let's see if the Sox can do better than what they can do. Like I said, only 2 hits yesterday, and you're asking for home runs. You're crazier than I am.
Yesterday was the first day that I was not able to hit a home run straight bet.
Wow.
Had Tyler O'Neill opening day, a day. And then, what was it? Day 2 was, what is it, Eugenio Suarez?
Yeah, Eugenio Suarez.
Had him, easy money. Yesterday I went with, who did I go with to hit a home run, and he didn't.
I went with Bryce Harper. He didn't get
I think
it.
it might have been Vlad. I think it was Vlad. Did not hit a home run.
Nope. Very weird situation for them in Toronto. I think he said, like...
He's done?
Not that he's done, that they wanted to get it done before the season started, and then I don't think they're going to talk contract until the season's done now, so... Vlad,
Box
you
15.
are a Yankee.
Vlad, you are a Yankee. Yeah,
Cards looking good against Minnesota. They've been looking good all
Where's
series
he going
long.
to fit in that lineup, though?
Anywhere. He'll take over for Ben Rice, don't worry.
I like Ben Rice, though.
Ben's
Is he going to play catcher and take over for Wellesley?
Oh, I don't know. Ben's over there eating rice. I love that commercial. What's Jerry doing? He's eating rice.
Ooh, how about this?
Do it.
How about Mark Melian? I hope I said that right. Getting another jersey here. How about running back for the New York Football Giants? I believe he's on Dom's fantasy team, but Dom's looking to move him this offseason. Tyrone Tracy Jr. here in the flesh, in the room. Well, not in the flesh. He's not actually here. But the jersey is in the fabric.
There we go, in the threads. There we go.
Michael Grimm's cards, just like you, helped me get some money yesterday. And yes, a Cubs fan is saying the Cardinals helped him get money. My buddy who's a Cubs fan is like, how could you bet for the Cardinals? Like, don't you want them to lose? And it's like, yes, I'm usually not mad when the Cardinals lose. But here's the other thing, and I think you can appreciate this, Nick. I'm a man who likes to make money.
Yeah.
So if I see a matchup that is going to make me money, why not bet on it and then be mad that they won when I can bet on them and be happy that they won?
There's being a fan, and then there's just being straight dumb. If you want to deny money, I'm going to just be blatantly frank with you. I'm going to be as honest with you as possible.
I will say, betting has changed the way I look at sports.
I think so too. I mean, there could be a positive stretch. There could be a negative side of it too. There's just, like I said, you could blindly just be like, no, that's my team. I'm never going to bet against them. Or, I do want a little bit extra, little scratch.
So,
I know my team falls apart sometimes. So.
I'll tell you the negative part of it, right? You know how they say, like with a movie, and they go, man, I wish I could watch this. I could watch this movie for the first time. Because you can never watch a movie for truly the first time after you've already seen it. Watching games pre-Gambler and after Gambler are very different. Very different. When you have something on the game that's not your team, it feels like it's that high of watching your team every game. That's how I explain it.
Yeah.
Like, you want your team to win, that's how it is. So, like, I might be watching, and I got to fight it sometimes, where, like, I'll be watching a game and go, I need to put some action in this, don't I? And they go, no, we looked at this.
Yeah, no.
We did the research.
Dante Hall came out of the first box.
Yes.
Dante Hall
to Ty Percival, and then we got Tyrone Tracy Jr. to Mark Melian.
Who do you think is winning the World Series? Asked Eric Burns.
I have the Orioles in a parlay.
Okay.
I have a
Wow.
futures parlay, and I have the Orioles in there.
I mean, that just might come down to as simple as like who do you think can compete and keep up with the Dodgers? And you know, it might be the cliche. It might be a toss up between Phillies, Braves, maybe the Padres. I think the Diamondbacks could be a sneaky wild card again, as they were two years ago when they got in the World Series.
I think in the NL, if it ain't the Dodgers, it's the Padres.
Okay.
The Padres look good to start the
Padres
year.
look really good.
Here's
The Padres, the only thing it might be the rotation that scares me. Just I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up.
It's a $5 free bet,
Or,
5 legs.
excuse me, bullpen, not the rotation.
I'll go in order of when they happen. First one I need is in 2 weeks. I need Duke. I need Duke to win it all.
Okay.
Then in June, I need the Celtics to win.
I do love these. These are some of my favorite like parlays, the
Yeah.
championship parlays.
So Duke first. Then I need the Celtics to win in June. And my Vegas Golden Knights to win the Stanley Cup.
there we go.
Then we get to October. I need the Orioles to win. And then if it all comes to fruition, Super Bowl Sunday, the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, nice.
Plus
my buddy-
1,800. $5 bonus bet to win, I don't know, 221K.
For Christmas one year, my buddy got us all futures bets, and they were parlayed, and they were all different parlay. Obviously,
Random.
I think we all picked a random bag. I ended up having it was like Georgia to win the college football playoff.
Are they doable, or was it like some had
Oh
ridiculous
no! These were all
favorites?
these were all like not all of them were like favorites,
Yeah,
but they
but-
were all pretty close. Like I had
But like example, did someone have like the Rockies to win the World
no,
Series?
no.
Okay.
It was nothing like that. It was like
Okay.
legit. Like I said, if I remember it correctly, my parlay that I had was like Georgia to win the college football playoff, Boston to win the NBA Finals. It may have been a stretch with my baseball pick. I think it was like the Mets, but even then it was like not like a huge stretch. Like they were still
Do
within
you
the
like
dance.
that as a gift?
I don't hate it.
Yeah, well, I
it's
know.
like a scratcher. It's like getting
Yeah.
a scratcher.
I just like I would think to myself like, is this me being cheap?
Yeah.
Am I basically just throwing money away on these guys?
Yeah, I mean,
Instead
again,
of getting
it's-
them something that like means something.
Again, I see it as if you were to get me a $10 or a $20 scratcher, I would rather probably have the fun of like, you know what, let me just bank on this future. It wouldn't be fun. Like it might be done by January, but I can still figure it out, have some fun. So it's good from B. Williams. One of the craziest bets I ever hit was a 3-leg first TD part. All those first TDs are the best, except I messed it up. The first 2 legs hit. The last was CMC first TD, so I thought, oh no, but I accidentally bet at CMC last TD, not first. CMC ended up getting the last TD anyways, and not the first. So okay, so that was nice.
So that reminds me.
5 to win 2,900. That's a nice day.
That reminds me of a story. Michael Convey saying first, nice hit. When you didn't score the first TD, did you think you lost and then realized your mistake?
Oh,
I had one like that, and it's the whole reason why I have a PS5 today. So it was before I did first baskets on my own, I followed a guy.
okay.
And for the Cavs game, he had somebody, but the main point of the story is he had Jared Allen to score first basket. It was Jared Allen first basket and Cavs win.
Okay.
And his unit size was $100. It was like $100 to win 1,000. Well, I was sitting there, my unit size was like 10, but I'm like, you know what? I just got paid this week. For this one, I'm just going to put 100 on it and play it like he would. So, like, I put the bet in. I'm very angry because Evan Mobley ended up getting the first basket. Didn't even watch the rest of the game. They played the Pacers. They ended up winning. I looked at at my FanDuel account to place bets the next time, and I went, huh? I didn't put $1,000 in my FanDuel account. I accidentally clicked Evan Mobley.
Oh, nice.
And I took that as a sign from God
Oh, my
to say,
God.
here's your PS5.
That's pretty solid.
That was like during COVID when they were like really expensive. I was like, yep, I'm going to use the 700 of this to get this PS5.
William's kind of saying the same thing. I thought I lost it, opened up DK and saw that it was in there, realized I had made a mistake. Never bet last TD ever and didn't realize how much I hated it because CMC scored with 14 minutes left in the game.
I will say, I noticed this with NRL, the rugby league in Australia. One of the big things that they'll bet on is, so their touchdown is called a try.
Okay.
And it's a first or last try scorer. So, like, picking a guy to score either the first one of the game or the last one of the game.
Okay.
No, I'm never touching it.
Yeah.
What I'll do instead is, like, hey, I'll put money on them to either score first, second, or third. It's a little bit safer in my mind. What are we closest on, Nick?
I was about to say, I think we're still 3 to go.
In the can't miss?
Yeah. Yeah, still 3 to go. Oh, let me refresh because this one still
Also,
is the
question for you.
Yeah.
The charger underneath you, are you using it?
No, not the one at my feet.
Would you mind unplugging that bad boy for me? I looked at my phone and I'm like, oh, I'm at 20%. And I would like to be able to use my phone to call an Uber.
That's fair.
Or contact a ride and get home after work today.
So we're not stranded. So we're not stranded in the UA break room.
So the can't miss is 3 to go.
Where's Aaron Rodgers going, Eric?
Pittsburgh.
Oof.
Pittsburgh.
Kroger.
Keep him out of Minnesota.
Kroger.
Think he's retiring?
Yeah.
Did you hear what Dom said last night about Aaron Rodgers?
No.
He said Aaron Rodgers has at least one more MVP season in him.
Sorry, Dom. I can't agree with you on that one. Not even close. He had one game over 300 yards last year.
Dom's an Aaron Rodgers. He's a Packer fan. He's an Aaron Rodgers guy. I understand.
He had one game.
He had one game.
He had one game last year.
If he doesn't tear his Achilles, I think he's a quality starter.
Yeah.
Or do you think too much ayahuasca to the dome?
I say, like, I think we kind of talked about this last time. We're like, oh, he'll go to Pittsburgh and Mike Tomlin will be fine. He was able to deal with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is just like cringe meme level of type of distraction. Aaron Rodgers is legitimately like, I'm going to ruin this franchise.
Jay August says he was on his back running all game. Do you hate when buddies send you long shots because the rule is you got to follow it?
I don't tail it. If I don't feel like if I don't feel like it's gonna hit, I don't tail it. I just don't. I'll be like, yeah, that looks good, and then I don't put it in there. And then if it ends up hitting, they're like, oh, this is awesome. I go, congrats. That's about it. It's
here.
The worst thing of like the group chats and the
I gotta
group
really
ones.
trust your research to do that.
Oh yeah.
Like if you sent me a long shot parlay, if I tail it or not tells me what I think of you.
Yeah.
If I don't tail it, it means I don't trust your research at all.
No, I will blindly take my buddy's hockey picks because he looks into them.
Yes,
he's not going to put something in our group chat just because. But when other people are just like, the wind's blowing and it's a Tuesday and the sun's out, I'm gonna take Caleb. I'm gonna take someone that I'm like, no, that's not how we do this.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah, no. The worst for sure is when your buddies send you everything. I call them after the fact jacks. When they send you, oh man, my plus 500 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Where was that 3 hours ago?
I say that to my friends all the time.
I'm like, please stop bragging about your wins if you don't put it in the group chat.
I say
that's
all the time.
That's the number one rule for me.
I have only one friend that's like as serious as a gambler as I am, and the ones that aren't will be like, oh yeah, look, this hit for me. I'm like, yeah, where was that? I would have liked to make that money.
I just reminded Brett of Williams for just reminding him of Dinger Tuesday on FanDuel. Just because I said,
can't wait. We get our first Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh man, that's cool.
Oh, it's gonna be our first Tuesday of Dinger Tuesday.
Nice.
You know what makes me nervous though?
What's that?
Okay, never mind. That yes to the first run, the Brewers scored. The Yankees
Okay.
did.
Yeah,
but don't
there you
worry,
go.
Yankees are up 2-1 now. We're
That's-
all good for right now. I was like, oh, hey, whoa, hey, that's not how this game is supposed to go.
Yeah, I gotta look at a score too. I took 2 Nerfies really quick as well.
Which ones? I'll tell you if they. Philly's got 3 hits but no runs.
Oh, they haven't started yet.
Oh, okay.
I took Boston and Texas, no run, and then I took Guardians Royals, no run. Get in there today as low as $2 for the Royals and the Guardians today.
Yeah, Boston and the Rangers yesterday had their Nerfy, and let's just put it this way: Boston did their job. The Rangers did not.
No, I think it sounds about right.
Corey Seager with a run. I'm like, come on, guys. Can't we wait until the second? And then you got Brewers Padres. I needed a run in the first inning. No run first inning. Top of the second. Bam, run. I'm like, can we do that last inning? Those are the worst when they don't. If you don't score in the first inning when I bet a Nerfy, just the whole game, just nothing.
No, my favorite is when I'll get a guy like Corbin Burns or Zach Wheeler
For strikeouts?
No, for a Nerfy,
Okay.
for a Nerfy, and then the only runs they give up are in the first, and then they go 8 innings after that shutout.
Yeah.
And they either get a complete game or they, like I said, they'll go 8 innings of just pure greatness after that. It's always the next one. It's always something like that.
Let's go.
Rip it open.
Yudge home run.
Nice.
Yudge home run. That's 1 of 3, guys.
Nice.
One leg down.
We're getting there.
So I'll put it this way. Torpedo bats. I think we can already say that Judge is going to be the home run king this year because of the torpedo bat.
The torpedo bat, yeah.
Has he homered in every game now?
Has he? I don't know.
I know he homered in 2 of the 3.
Well, then that might be right.
Let's get into these breaks, guys.
Let's
3
do
to
it.
go in the can't miss jerseys and minis with Peyton Manning and Joe Montana out there in minis. We got AJ Green. I want to find out if he's on a mini or a
Flex is
jersey.
just chilling. You need some
Eric's
flexes.
saying Maple Leafs for the cup, bet on it. So here's the thing. I can't make that bet. You want to know why?
Why not?
It's the same way why people would never bet Cubs to win the World Series before they won it. To me, the Maple Leafs are the Cubs of the NHL.
Just
Team
not
of
108.
heartbreak. They're almost like the lovable losers of hockey, where it's like not as bad as the Cubs were. The Cubs were, they got the name lovable losers because we would never make the playoffs. But the Maple Leafs just make the playoffs and never do anything.
There might be the Adam Sandlers in the world of Robert Downey Jr.'s and George Clooney's.
I had my 2 future hockey bets from the beginning of the season finally not cash because the team got mathematically eliminated this week.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't go hard. It was like $4 total, maybe $3. When the Preds signed Marchessault and Steven Stamkos, I thought they were going to win the cup. I thought it was them and the Panthers. Yeah, they stunk this year. The Preds stunk. Like to be honest, I would love if the Maple Leafs won the cup. I got a buddy who's a Maple Leafs fan, and like I tell him all the time, I know the joy I felt when the Cubs won the World Series, that I would love for him to feel that same joy.
I mean, at this point, if any Canadian team wins the Stanley Cup, it
They're just gonna get booed.
No, not gonna get booed. Just Canada is just gonna might celebrate and burn to the ground. They might go way harder than like a Philadelphia or a California squad.
The only reason I don't think the Leafs, well, not the only reason. The second reason why I think the Leafs aren't going to win the cup is I think the Panthers are them. Right now, it's either going to be Vegas, Florida, or rematch of last year, Edmonton, Florida.
Okay, and that very exciting series. So would not be opposed to it.
Nick's like, you're speaking Chinese. You're speaking Mandarin.
No.
Right now.
You're not far off. Honestly, I do recall basically the finals. So I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to running back, having a little Connor McDavid back in there again for Edmonton.
The best clip from last year was
It's Connor McDavid when he's complaining in the locker room.
well, not complaining,
But getting everyone fired up after that loss.
Yeah, so I had to double check it. So they're sitting there, dead silent in the locker room. They had lost, and you hear the announcement, and the Conn Smythe Trophy, which is like the MVP of the finals, Connor McDavid, and it's like the locker room is just silent of like they can't even get excited that their dude won the MVP.
Yeah.
How good you have to be to win an MVP and lose? Win the MVP of the finals. And lose.
I mean, ask Jerry West. Everyone even still says the year that
Dellavedova?
The year Andre Iguodala won it for Golden State, they say that LeBron probably should have won it, even though the Cavs lost.
What was
Dellavedova?
Yeah, you saw that, right?
No.
So,
yeah.
NBL,
He was in that Euro League.
He won their finals MVP
the
for the
Australian
NBL.
League, yeah.
And he was like, "Nah, I'm giving it give it to him. He earned it."
Yeah.
Would you do the same if you won the MVP on the losing side?
That's a classy move.
I wouldn't do it. That's the problem. That's why I respect
if I truly somehow in my heart felt like the guy didn't deserve it, or if I felt like no one else really didn't deserve it,
keep it.
I would keep it. I mean, even for the team, like as your team, like if you see your guy that won it isn't getting excited, just simply like read the room. You're not going to be the one like, oh, congrats. Like, no, dude, we're bummed. This sucks.
Like they were just pissed that they lost.
Oh yeah, of course. After coming back the way that they did, for it to just not follow through, yeah, I would of course be super upset. So
let's see here in the break room. 5 to go on that college. That hasn't had much movement.
Yeah.
The big one is that can't miss jerseys and minis, guys.
Still 3 to go
go on it. 3 to go. It brings us down to 6 boxes left in that can't miss. Once we get through the can't miss, we will have a brand new Just Mini series back in the room. Minis and jerseys will be separated yet again. Some say like God intended, but others... I don't know how I feel about the can't miss. I love the can't miss that it's together, but I do understand the people out there that are like, I just want my minis. I just want my jerseys.
yeah, I can see that too. But again, obviously,
It's
if you're
like
if you're in that
Neapolitan ice
realm,
cream.
you could always just hop right into the coin toss jersey. If that's the case.
Are you a Neapolitan ice cream guy?
That's when they got all 3 of the flavors in there, right?
One thing.
Yeah. I'm not going to be a fan.
Do you eat one by itself or do you go all across?
I don't like mint, so I would probably have to just
Could
go.
be mint. Strawberry vanilla chocolate.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'll go that way. If that's the combo.
That's the ones that I know is strawberry vanilla, like strawberry chocolate on the outside, vanilla in the middle.
Okay. If that's the combo, then yes. If there's mint in there, no, thank you.
Apparently, how you're supposed to do it is take a scoop of all 3. I am not. If I'm just feeling chocolate, I'll scoop the chocolate out on it. So
We're adults here.
we're adults here.
Yeah, we can figure this out.
I am also like you, though. I can't stand mint.
Yeah, I don't know. I could do
It
mint
tastes
gum.
like toothpaste.
Yeah, I could do mint gum, but like mint flavored foods, like no.
Reminds me of the days where my mother would wash my mouth out with soap as a child.
Oh my, yeah.
You said why?
No, I said, oh my,
Oh.
on some Ralphie, on some Christmas story stuff.
Have you ever had, Robbie did? Have you ever had your mouth washed out with soap?
No, I was
Really?
I was a good little kid.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah. I never
It's
even
either
got
one of
never
two-
even got a detention in elementary school.
Oh,
Never.
I got 1 detention. All my 1 detention, two detentions.
Worst we got was in school or in service lunchtime. That was about the worst thing. And for the most part, I would kind of volunteer it myself sometimes to go in there. I would be the first one to be like, hey, you know what? I'd be like, teach. Let's just be adults about this. I didn't get the homework done. You know I didn't get the homework done. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna place myself in quiet lunch. I'm gonna be the adult
I'm
here.
gonna place myself.
I'm gonna be the adult here. And I'll be the one to step up and say, hey, my bad. My bad. So, like I said, that would kind of be I was able to maintain that relationship with my teacher.
Who in the break room do you think has gotten a detention or deserved a detention?
Oh, in the break room?
Yeah, who
Oh,
on the
boy.
board right now do you think deserved a detention?
Ray
one time or
Lewis?
another?
I think we know. I know why. Deion Sanders got a little mouth on him. I'm sure he was probably him and Randy Moss. If Deion Sanders and Randy Moss in the back of the classroom, Randy Moss is just chirping and oh my God, you're walking in. Imagine walking in and you got like you're looking awful, like your style is off, or you got some bad jerry curls
Yep.
that day.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders and Randy Moss at the back of the class. All you'd be missing is a shepherd or sharp.
Yeah, Shannon.
Shannon Sharp chirping at you too. Oh my God.
I'm thinking right now, Baker Mayfield. For remember Baker when he was in college had that clip of yet again very like dumb college kid thing, drinking on campus. Cop stops him. He decides that I'm gonna run and then just trips and falls flat on his face.
Oh my God.
Probably deserved a detention for that.
My one thing, you talk about going back to college. If there was like one thing, oh Nick, obviously everyone just be honest. Everyone's there. Everyone there's drinking. Let's just be honest. The cop pulls all of us over. Like cop pulls us all over to the side. No, we're not in a car. We're walking because it's a game. We're tailgating.
Game.
Yeah, it's getting ready for the
Friday.
game. Yeah. He pulls up next to us. All my buddies except for me and one other buddy run. I'm like, and the cop asked me, honestly, he goes, I was like, oh, were you going to run? Did you even see me? I'm like, dude, if you came up to me, I'm not running. I just be as plain as day. He goes, all right, cool. Lets me go. Because, honesty is the best policy.
Cool.
Yeah. He goes and gets the rest of my buddies. Yeah. They all got drinking tickets. I didn't get nothing because I was honest with them. I'm not running. I'm not getting
you think
tired.
I want to break a sweat?
Yeah, no. I looked at him like,
dude, I've been drinking.
Yeah, exactly. What are we doing?
You know what I got so this was 7th grade, first detention.
Yeah.
Guess what I got it for?
No, chewing gum, something like that. No, what? DX suck it shirt? Oh no, okay, that's the classic go-to as well.
Social studies. I still remember the teacher's name, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
Mrs. Kokenauer. So if you're watching Mrs. Kokenauer, I still remember. My locker, by the way, was also, so like if this is my desk, straight in front of me was the door. My locker was right on the other side of the door. Not far. We needed a ruler for class. And I forgot my ruler in my locker.
Mm-hmm.
They got a detention for it.
Oh my God. It's ridiculous. That is, yeah.
I got one in high school, but I don't know what the one in high school was for.
I always hated that too. That small, just like you're not prepared for class. I'm like, it's over there. Like it's
I
just
even
outside.
said, I'm like, it's right there. Like my locker is right there. I know I forgot it, but it's right there. And then after she's like, no detention. The whole time I'm just like staring at my locker, just like.
All around me are familiar faces. Worn out places.
Oh.
Worn out faces.
I'm just like, come on. The only thing was, I don't know about you, middle school, the detention was just like, you got homework, pull out your homework, do your homework for an hour.
Yeah.
High school, I went to Catholic high school. That was the one where whatever you did, all right, pull out a sheet of loose leaf, pull out a pencil, 100 times 100. Write down whatever, I will not, and then whatever you did, just 100
on
times
some
over.
Bart Simpson stuff. Oh my God.
That's how they did detention.
Oh my God. And was it like as soon as you're done writing the 100th, then that's when you leave, or you just
if you're done
wait for the
early,
time?
then you just sit there.
Oh, okay.
You got to stay for the full hour.
Oh, I would just.
It usually took you the whole time.
I would buy my time.
Yeah, not on the chalkboard, on paper. They also weren't like when they hand them to you, they weren't detentions. They're called jugs.
Oh, I've heard that
Do you know
too.
what they're called? What that stands for?
No.
Justice under God. Here's a jug.
That actually kind of rules. I'm not gonna lie. Being a public school kid, that kind of rules.
Yeah, but we just called them. We never said the whole. We just said, "Oh, jugs." I got a jug for.
And that's kind of funny too. I mean, I got 2 jugs.
Yeah, I got 2 jugs.
Yeah, I make it 3 there, Ricky.
Damn it. It's okay. He didn't mean it. 3 to go on the Cam Miss.
There you go,
that's
guys.
Still the closest
Let's do
break,
it.
guys. Still the closest break. 3 to go. Peyton Manning's still there. So we pulled the Calvin Johnson. That was the other big headliner. Blame Nick for that if you wanted it and didn't get it. Peyton Manning's still out there, though, on the mini. Joe Montana's still out there on the mini. AJ Green listed headliner in the can't miss jerseys and minis. 4 flexes still in that vault. You know what? I'm thinking here, what time is it? We've only done one break the whole show.
Yeah.
I'm sadly gonna say this, Nick. When's the timestamp on the last order?
Last order came in at 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah, so it's been almost 45 minutes
Yeah.
since the last order. I'm going to put the feet to the fire here. If we're not breaking by 1:30, guys, Nick and I are going to get off early. We'll be back at 3 o'clock. If you want to keep us on, you got to keep us on, especially with a break that's 3 to go. It's the easiest challenge in the world.
I mean,
Let's break this can't miss.
I think that's the way to go.
Is there anything Bills still available in the headliners? Let's see. None in the Flexes headliners. None in the Jersey headliners. I'm trying to think. Bills. Looking through that vault. Practice squad did have Josh Allen, but he's gone.
I mean, I usually don't say this. I don't. I mean, can we? I don't want to
hit it.
Do you usually sometimes reveal some bonus bangers? Sometimes. I did see a certain name pop up.
I don't.
Okay.
No. Yeah, bonus bangers are bonus bangers.
Okay.
I don't even know what the bonus bangers are, to be honest.
And to be
with
honest,
you.
I mean that's why I'm only hesitant because I don't recall what
Yeah.
series it in.
Currently, right now, I will say this. Currently, right now, we have 0 headliners that are Bills, but the diamonds in the vault for sure are usually loaded with Bills. Loaded with them.
I'll just leave it as
Even like Thurman Thomas is a bonus banger in the diamonds.
Yeah. I'll leave it at just. I'll let it simmer.
Adoy, the jerseys. Thurman Thomas listed headliner still available.
Yeah.
Adoy, yeah. Coleman is usually out there. I don't see him as a headliner right now, currently in the room, but
I mean,
Keon Coleman is bonus banger in some of the higher end series.
I've seen sometimes it kind of obviously just also on a Raider lid too sometimes. Amari Cooper, also on the Brown lid every now and again. I see Amari Cooper's kind of been a little prevalent as of late.
Stuff.
So if Amari Cooper by association, just had a cup of coffee, but still a Bill.
Yep.
But yeah, and I've also seen some Keon Coleman as of late as well. I feel that's been. I mean, honestly, this whole rookie class has been pretty consistent throughout my entire time here. I've seen Malik Neighbors graduate slowly from unlisted to now getting a speed flex number 1.
Right now, though, the only current Bill in the room is that Thurman Thomas.
Yes.
In the jerseys. Well, I'm gonna say this. Assuming it's a Bill in the jerseys, I also will say I have never seen personally a college jersey or any other jersey but a Bills jersey from Thurman Thomas. That's why I'm saying that.
Okay.
So that'd be the place to go, Michael McGill. You know what Michael McGill's name just made me think of?
No.
McGill made me just think of McGillicuddy, which in wrestling, who's
Michael McGillicuddy, yeah.
Michael McGillicuddy.
Funny enough, I just went to the Allstate last.
Isn't that Curtis Axel?
Yeah, we just went last night to the Allstate for some Chicago Wolves action. They played the Coachella Firebirds.
By
lost
the way,
in overtime.
real quick, I didn't say this when you first told me that. You know what I think was the stupidest move the Wolves ever did? Way back, they were affiliated with the Vancouver Canucks. When the Hawks and the Canucks, it's like, why NHL?
Yeah, I know.
You know that Chicago's never going to want to see these kids be good.
I know it's tough. There was a battle, give and take right there. But at the Allstate, they have a kind of like a WWE mural. Unfortunately, right in the middle, Vince McMahon is right dead center in the middle. But for whatever reason, Curtis Axel is just off to the side. He's just doing like that, very small, small. It's just like,
it's a painted mural.
Yeah. Okay. And there's also on this, it's not like painted, but like the sticker, and you can kind of just like, you kind of do one of those with that.
So also, they could easily rip down Vince.
They probably could. They would probably go over it with probably another picture of Triple H. Yeah. But they also have like Layla off to the side for no particular reason. There we go. New orders popped in. Let's see. Maybe we can get that can't miss filled up. That'd be nice.
Or even if it's the jerseys or anything else,
Yeah.
the flexes.
Get everything filled up. Yeah, Tom Kaz chiming in.
Getting into.
He's got one spot just placed into the, let me see right here.
I take a guess, the diamonds.
You are correct.
I had a
You
feeling.
are
I know
correct.
Tom Kaz. Sometimes it's like typecasting. Sometimes I can just tell what breaks you guys are going to get into. Oh, there's a lot. There's 4 flexes in this. I'm feeling like it's a diamond spot for Tom
I mean,
Kaz.
again, there's 4 flexes in the diamonds, 4 flexes in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Way more than 4 flexes in the speed flex black and blue. So 7 to be exact.
Yeah, we got 4, like you said, 4 in the vault, 4 left in the diamonds. We got 1 in the college. We got 4 left in the black and blue flexes because they're all flexes.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total flexes throughout the break room.
13 headliner flexes, and like I said, 17 in total. With the 4.
That's right. By the way, the bonus bangers in the black and blue flexes, Adoy, are also flexes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
There we go.
So it's really 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 4 is 15, plus 1 is 16 flexes in the room. I don't think I don't think I know. I've never said, hey, there are 16 flexes currently in the room right now.
Yeah, even like when it's like the high roller series, it's still like it's pretty.
Now,
Pretty
part
out
of
there.
me saying that also, it's because Dom and Common work these nights. The Flex series is usually on Friday nights.
Flex it
High
up.
Roller's usually in on Thursdays, so like that's why I've never personally been able to say it. But yeah, all throughout the room, 16 flexes. So where are we gonna go? Are we gonna beat the timer? 4 minutes to get a break in. I'm putting the feet to the fire, feet to the coals, fire to the coals, whatever the line is. One order in the last 40 some minutes.
Yeah.
Just ain't good enough.
So do like a whenever everyone does like a Joe Biden, like, hold the fire, feet to the fire, water, earth, wind, fire. And I'm the last airbender.
So yesterday when I got home
Earth,
from
wind, and
work,
fire.
one of my pastimes
Yeah.
is going on YouTube, and for some reason, police body cams. If I see a good one I watched last night, and I don't know what was going through this little girl's head. 17-year-old in the arts and crafts aisle of Walmart felt a lighter in her pocket, and you know what she decided to do? You know those like fake plants they have?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what happens if I light this on fire. Saw
Jesus
it
Christ.
combusted immediately, freaked out, and just left the aisle.
Oh my God.
And then tried to like play it off like she was just someone in the store during the whole event.
I'm kind of that same. We might be on the same algorithm of body cams, mostly them stealing from Walmart.
Yep.
And kind of just thinking like, oh, I get caught. Now I'm gonna pay for the stuff. No, that's not how this works. Like you just got caught.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to like on top of like if you come back, it's felony trespassing.
The one thing that I found like is like they read off her charges at the end, and they're like, yeah, they ordered that she's got to pay $8.5 in restitution to Walmart for the lost items and
Yeah.
everything. But if she's good on probation, that'll get knocked down to $1 million. It's like, she ever gonna make $1 million in her entire life?
That's not if you're stealing from Walmart.
Not even stealing or just setting stuff on fire at Walmart.
Yeah, that too. If you're not having that same
Which-
common sense.
Here's the thing that my brain went to, right? She was like, well, they're like, well, where'd you go to Walmart for? Oh, I needed oatmeal and mayo. And I'm like, what are you doing that you need a combination of oatmeal and mayo?
That just gave me the chills.
Someone in Wisconsin, just let me know. Is that Wisconsin?
Could be. It could be a thing out east. I don't know.
Which I did. I'll go to the comments for some like funny comments.
Oh, those are the
One
best.
of them goes, when she asks, is this going to be on YouTube? People in Wisconsin have to know this channel exists because the channel is just like all lacrosse Wisconsin.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I think the new one. I know we're coming up on here. I'll just wrap it up really quick.
Go ahead.
There's a new show. I think they're coming out on.
You can give them more time to buy in.
Yeah, a new show on A&E. They're finally doing Stadium PD. And it's just gonna be all the idiots that know it's like at NFL stadiums and all professional sports stadiums, and we're gonna see.
Oh, I can't wait.
There was one like this guy's like reaching over the balcony, flips over, and like they're watching all the CC camera footage of it. And like they're like, oh, that guy, it's like section 200, go over there. Like, yeah, it's gonna get electric. And I know back in the day too, and it might still. I don't know if it exists or not, but Philadelphia, the Eagles had Eagles Court. They had a court inside of the arena, inside the stadium.
Well, some of them actually have jails.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, if they had just the television of that, like, oh, it's like the third quarter. Here comes the court. I mean, yeah, and I can't say the whole bit. Yeah.
Today on Eagles Court.
Yeah. We got the guy dressed up as an eagle coming in there, is all green, trying to defend himself. No, Artie Lang does a great bit on that. I can't say what he says for obvious reasons, but if you need a good laugh, his Artie Lang's bit about the Philadelphia court is so funny.
Was this pre-collapse nose or post-collapse
Before?
Okay.
Yeah. This was like mid-2000s, like 2006, 2007.
Don't do coke, children.
Don't do it. Not worth it.
They'll collapse your nose. So I'm going to hit refresh again just to see. Maybe an order came in, or 2 or 3. So it looks like right now, no movement on that break page besides the Tom Kaz spot in the last 45 minutes. So here's what we're going to do. I hate to do it, Nick, but you and I could sit here for another half hour. We could S&S here, but we're going to take a break. We're going to get off because it's only been, one box the whole show?
Yeah, two. One break, 2 boxes.
Last order before the Tom Kaz and the Diamonds was, 12:41, you said?
12:45, and then 1:24 was our last one. So, yeah, nice little break in between.
One order in the last 45 minutes. Nick and I are going to get off. We'll be back, 3 p.m. show. We'll try it again. We'll reset it. You guys need a break. We need a break. Did we offend you? Yeah. It's Randy Moss. Did I say anything stupid today?
Yeah. That's good.
Who's in the vault?
He's in there.
Speed Flex, Randy Moss. Now. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a break earlier than expected, but we'll be back 3 p.m.